Hello, welcome to Junior Dreams Education channel. Today we are going to look at how we can design this photo logo within some few minutes. So please subscribe to my channel to get weekly videos on Photoshop and website development. So I'm going to create my new working space. I'm going to use the 3x3 with resolution of 300, so 3x3 inches with resolution of 300. Then I'll create my space. First of all, I'm going to draw a rectangle. So I'll go in for the rectangular tool and draw my rectangle here. So this is okay. I'm going to choose the filling color of my rectangle. I'll set it to stroke and then choose a color for the stroke and set a small rectangle here. Then I'll choose the filling color to be black. Then I'll press enter. I'll press on the Alt key. Then I'll drag this image to make a copy. Then I'll choose the filling color of this image. I'll set it to no color. Then I'll press enter. So now you can see how it looks like. So I'm going to change the stroke to, I'm going to set the stroke to 7 pixels. Then let me press enter. So now you can see how it looks like for now. So the next thing is I'll go in for the ellipse tool to draw my ellipse. So I'll hold the shift and then drag it to draw a circle. And I'll set the stroke of the circle to 10 pixels. And then I'm going to hold the Alt key and then drag it to make a copy. So I'll then press Ctrl T to transform it inside. And then set the filling color to black. Then the second ellipse. So I'll set the filling color to black and press enter. So I'm going to group my ellipse and call it as ellipse. So I'll then drag it inside this rectangle. Then I'll press Ctrl T to transform it. So now I think it's okay. So I'm going to group my rectangles too. So I'm grouping all my rectangles. So let me call them as rect. Press enter. So I'm going to press Ctrl T to transform my rectangles to fit. So now let me position my ellipse. Let me shift it to this small. So now you can see our camera is now ready. So I'm still going for the triangular tool and draw a triangle here. So I'm going to choose the filling color. I'll set it to no color and then set my stroke to with a width of 7 pixels and press enter. Then let me drag it here. So the next thing is I'm going for the text tool and I'm going to write my text here. So the first text is Genius. Then I'm going to choose a font family for it. So that's my font family that I'm going to use. I'll drag it inside this one and I'm going to increase the font size to 16. the next one is I'll going for the test 2 and write my last test, which is the photos. So I'm going to set my font family to this and then write my text. So now when my text is ready, I'll then drag it and drop it within the triangle. So I'm going to set the size to 12, then position it here. So I then position my Genius to so for the Genius, I'm going to shortcut, going to shorten it. So I'm going to shorten the Genius to so that I can make it good enough. So I'm going to make it Gen Photos. So Gen for Genius. Then I'm going to increase the size to somewhere about 24. So now I think this one is okay. So Gen Photos. Then let me position the photos to where. So now this one is okay now. So we are done with this logo. So the next thing is I'm going to group my text and then call it as test. Save it. And then this triangle was part of the rect. So let me group it again and name it as rect1. So now where is the triangle? So now we are done with the logo. So I'm going to move this my ellipse. Okay, let me keep this ellipse inside for it for now. So the next thing is I'm going to provide a color for this logo, and you can see the black mode looks nice. So if you don't want the black and you want to change the color to, you can then do so and change the color. So to change the color of this one, I'm just going to drag and drop another image to cover that one, and I'll cover it with the ellipse, with the rectangle, and the triangle too as well. But the triangle too, so let me group this one, and then going for the image for that color. So let me go in for the location of my images. I'm going to use this background image to provide that effect. So let me click on it, right click, and then create clipping mask. So now you can see the color of our camera together with its stand. So I'll then go in for another color too for the test. So for this color, we can blend it and look for a preferred one. So I'm going to use the difference blending mode. So the next thing is I'm going for the test and add a color to the test. As I said, if you want the black one, you can choose your black mode and use the black. The black even gives is more visible as compared to adding another colors. I just want to show you how ways you can provide colors to. So now we are having another color too for the test, and that's what we did here. So I'm going to also blend it with the background too. That is Gen Photos. because I don't like this one. So I'm going to use the light green for that. And from when you look at this one, seems our rectangle here is too big. So I'm going to select the rectangle and then decrease it more. Or it's okay. Okay, let's keep it like this. So the next thing is I'm going to select my text and add some drop shadow to it to make it more visible. Let me increase the size small and then let me choose the difference to make it. Let me choose soft light for it. Soft light, then let me increase the size with the spread and distance too small. So let me change the color to red and see. Then let me change. Let me work on the blending options. Then let me choose the highlighting. So I'm going to use this color to provide a small drop shadow effect. So let me choose a contour for it. So I think this one is now okay. So I'll then press on OK. And then now we are almost done with our with our logo. So I'm then going to add some brightness. So for that one, let me group my text. Let me group all and add a general effect to them. So I'm going to add hue and saturation to it. So now you can see this one looks nice. Let me adjust the saturation to. This one is okay, and then let me work on the brightness, the lightness small. This one too is okay for now. So the next thing is we can also add some levels to it. So let's add small levels. Let's adjust it to get the desired color. So that's Gen Photos for you. So now you can see how our flyer looks like. So we can add a solid color of black effect to see in a black background image how our logo will look like. So thank you for watching. So now we are done designing this logo. Please subscribe to my channel to get weekly videos on Photoshop and website development. Thank you. Goodbye.